Hi, Sandra. Hi, Madison. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Jeff King. What's up, you guys? How we doing? Jeff, can you hear me okay? Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday. Hi, Matt Smith. Matt, you're the best. He is so supportive. He is in on almost every single class that Fitness Quest 10 offers. I love that. Hey guys, okay, it is almost 5 o'clock. Happy Cinco de Mayo. It is the first Tuesday of the month. Hi, Barbara. Hey, Ryan. Hi, Stephanie. It is Jeff King's 13th anniversary here at Fitness Quest 10, and so I just want to make sure and give a shout out to you. We appreciate you, and you do so much for our community and for your girls. I know that you are working overtime right now. You got clients, and then you've got schooling and all that sort of stuff, and I know a lot of you are working probably more than you ever have before, right? So you've got a full-time job on top of another full-time job with homeschooling and all that. So I know that these videos and these workouts are crucial right now, and I know for me, sometimes I need to rest, but most days I really feel like I need to move. And so I want you guys to use this as an opportunity to just connect to your breath and to just have this 45 minutes for you. So if you're in your garage and this is maybe your only break in the day, if you're going back to work after this, I hope that you leave here feeling a little more recharged, okay? So with that in mind, hi Annette, let's just do a couple rounds of breath. So allow yourself to close your eyes. And when you take an inhale through your nose, I want you to think about breathing in good energy and positivity, right? So we're just filling up with good vibrations. And then as you exhale through the mouth, you're just gonna push everything out. You're just gonna let it all go. Let's do that 2 more times. Deep cleansing breath in. And then on your breath out, just push from your diaphragm, maybe anything that no longer is serving you. Good, Lori. We'll do that 1 more time. Nice deep cleansing breath in. Exhale through the mouth, push it out, let it go. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our Pilates breath, which is still inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, but I want you to think about connecting to your abdominal muscles. So big inhale to fill up, and then as you exhale, pretend like your ribs are an accordion. You're knitting that rib cage together, you're pulling those abdominals in. So we're starting to engage our stomach muscles. With that in mind, grab your paper plate, set it off to the side. We'll use it here in a few minutes, but let's just keep that breath in mind and we're gonna start to flow. So take an inhale, just lift those arms. Stand on up. Inhale to lift your arms above your head. And then on your exhale, I want you to sink down into a squat. Find a prayer pose here. Keep your chest lifted, and then I just want you to find a little tiny bounce. So we're just gonna bounce up and down. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take another cleansing breath in, stand tall, lift those arms above your head. Grab onto one wrist joint with your opposite hand, and then just pull those arms towards the other side of the room. So starting to open up the obliques a little bit, find that really nice stretch in the shoulder. And then just come back to center. Go ahead and switch out your grip. Grab the opposite wrist, we'll stretch to the other side of the room. Good, cleansing breath in, and then on your exhale, just come back to center. Now we're gonna squat down real low. So as you squat down, bring your fingertips to the ground. Start to lift your heels and just find a bounce again. We're working into the hamstring. So think about bouncing through the lower body here. We'll just go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take an inhale. We're moving into a halfway lift. So a slight bend in the knees is okay if you're pretty tight in the back of the legs. But I want you to think about reaching energy through the crown of the head. So we're finding a stretch in both our upper and low body. We're hinging at the hips here. And then if you haven't bent your knees slightly, do that now. We're just gonna twist to one side of the room. So I'm gonna take an inhale as I lift my left arm to the sky. I'm just gonna hold it there for a second. I'm really opening up through the rib cage. And then on my exhale, I'm just gonna lower that arm back to the midline. Let's do that same thing on the right side. Inhale as we twist to the right, open up. And exhale, let it all go. Now we're just gonna rebuild here. So standing all the way up, we're just gonna roll those shoulders back and out of the ears. Okay, let's find good posture. So I want you to bring your arms into a shape in front of the body so that your palms face each other. Your elbows are right in line with your chest. And when you inhale, I want you to think about drawing your shoulder blades together as you open your arms towards the outsides of the room. On your exhale, pull those abdominals in. Think about squeezing those shoulder blades apart, so finding space in that upper back. Inhale as we open up. Good, and that exhale, pull back to center. Pull that tummy inward. Good, inhale to open. Don't let those elbows fall. Keep them right in line with your chest. Exhale back to the midline. Good, Maddie, I see you. We're halfway there. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Very nice. Let's go for 3 more rounds. Last 2 here. We're just creating space in our body. Pulling those shoulder blades apart. Let's do that one more time. We take an inhale to open, and now we're going to reach those arms above our head. So find some length here. Now you'll exhale as you glide those shoulder blades down the back, and then you'll inhale as you lift those arms to the sky. Let's just do 4. Take an exhale, wide elbows. Inhale to lift all the way up, grow tall, yeah. Exhale, bend those elbows. I want you to press your hips forward as you slowly start to gaze backwards. So you're looking towards the back side of the room. And then gently bring that head back in line with your shoulders. We're gonna lift those arms overhead, and then we're just gonna bring them all the way down by our sides. Awesome, okay. We're gonna take one more upper body stretch. So I want you to take your left arm, reach that left arm over your head. So you're reaching for that opposite wall, finding a stretch throughout the side of the body here. Take it back to center. We'll do that same thing on the opposite side. Reach that right arm all the way over your head to feel that stretch on the right side. Beautiful. Come back to center. Let it all go. Okay, let's grab our paper plate. We're going to take that paper plate under our right foot, okay? So we're standing in parallel. We're at a pretty narrow stance. You can find prayer pose just to kind of help you with your balance. I want you to take that moving leg, that right leg, and just slide it out. So that leg stays straight on an inhale, and then on your exhale, pull that leg right back in. So we'll inhale as we slide. Exhale, squeeze our glutes to come home. Good. Inhale out. Exhale in. Pulling that tummy in. Remember, every time we exhale. Good, Maddie, we're halfway there. Let's go for 3. Last 2. And last one. Slide that leg out. Just find a tiny little pulse in that left leg. That stabilizing leg will pulse up and down. Reach for it here. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it in, pulling that tailbone under. Perfect. Okay, let's go into a curtsy lunge. So we'll take that same leg, that right leg. We're gonna bring it back behind us and we're gonna reach that right knee down towards the ground. Then we're gonna squeeze our glutes as we return to center. So we're gonna inhale as we drop that knee down. And we're gonna exhale to pull it right in. We're going for 8. Yeah, start to kind of fire up that left side. We're working our left glute here, and we're using our right leg to pull us back in. Good, Annette, very nice. Let's go for 2 more here. Last one, find that little pulse. Pulse through that left leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall, return to neutral. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna go for 8 reverse lunges on this same side. So maybe take a breath here, stand up nice and tall, so spine is long, chest is lifted. We're gonna press that right leg back. We're gonna reach that right knee to the ground. Then we're gonna pull in with a straight leg. So we'll bend and extend. Here's 3. Good, 4, 5, 3 more, let's burn it out. Here's 6. So strong, 7. Reach back for 8, find a little tiny pulse. Reach that knee to the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it in, take a breath. Awesome, okay. Place that paper plate on the left or underneath the left foot. We'll do that exact same series. So keep in mind, one side of the body might feel a little bit different, and that's okay. Find your prayer pose. With a straight leg, we're gonna take an inhale as we slide that left leg out. Straight leg, exhale, pull it back in. Inhale to slide. Exhale, find that sensation like you're pulling the tailbone underneath you. Good, you guys, we're starting to get warm. Let's go for 4. Last 3. 2 more. Last one, little tiny pulse through that right leg this time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, very nice. Okay, now we're going into our curtsy lunge. So we're gonna reach that left leg back. Drop that knee to the ground. We're gonna pull it right back in. Inhale to lower. Exhale, slide it on in. Here's 3. You've got 4. Core stays tight. 5. Let's go for 6. Yep, there it is, 7. And 8. Little tiny pulse, contract those muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Awesome job. Okay, last thing on this left side. Give me a thumbs up on Zoom if you're feeling warm. Feeling good? Okay, here we go. We're gonna go into our reverse lunge. Inhale to slide that left leg back. Exhale, pull it right back in. Inhale, drop that knee towards the ground. Exhale, straight leg to come forward. Here's 3, 4, 5. Good, Maddie, bend that leg on the way back and then pull it all the way in. Nice. Last one here, slide that leg back, little tiny pulses, up and down. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it in, very nice. Push that paper plate off to the side. We are done with that plate. Let's do a little bit of standing arms here. So you're just gonna stand on your mat with your feet in parallel. I want you to draw your arms out to your sides so that your thumbs face the ground, your pinky fingers reach towards the sky. So just turn those palms, yep. We're just gonna pulse towards an imaginary wall. So keep those shoulders set. Don't let them creep up towards your ears. Good, we'll just press back. Here we go, body weight only for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pulse up and down. Think about reaching those fingertips, those pinky fingers to the sky. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull your tummy in. Let's do little tiny circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Reverse your circles. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hopefully you're starting to feel the burn. We're not done. We're doing one more set. Press back. Reach for that imaginary wall. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up and down for 10. Create your own resistance here. This is your opportunity. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So strong. Little circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing, reverse those circles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good, Lori. Lift that neck. Lift that chest. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Over unders. Start to create some blood flow. Let that heart rate come down. Beautiful. Okay, let's take it into a roll down. I want you to stand at the back of your mat. It's an inhale as we lift those arms above our head. Now, we're gonna pull our tummy in with a slight bend in the knees. I want you just to walk it on down. So reach those fingertips out in front of the toes and just start to nod your head yes. And gently shake the head no. Now maybe grab opposite elbows like your arms are an elephant trunk, like you're giving yourself a hug. Gently sway back and forth from left to right. Just find a little bit of movement here in the torso. And we'll just go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're just gonna walk it out into our downward facing dog. Bring those fingertips, spread them wide, reach them towards the top edge of your mat. Bring your feet back so that they're about shoulder distance apart. And let's just practice lowering the heels and then lifting onto our toes, okay? So we're gonna sink back, really working into those hamstrings, and then we're gonna lift. Let's just do that 3 more times. Take an inhale as you sink back, and an exhale to shift that weight forward. Let's go for 2 more here. Using that breath, last one. Good, now we're just gonna take it down to all 4. So we come to our hands and knees, making sure to set those shoulders right over your wrist. We're gonna start with our nice long spine and we're just gonna move into some cat-cows. Take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, draw the center of your spine towards the ceiling. Pull your tummy in, look down towards your thighs. And then on your inhale, just start to look forward. Let that tummy fall down towards the mat underneath you. Reach your head away from your shoulders. Exhale, scoop the tummy Lift the spine. Inhale to gaze forward, finding that stretch in the upper body. Good, you guys. I'm gonna come check you out on Zoom. Let's go for 3 more rounds. Good, exhaling as we round the spine. Okay, Maria, I see you. I didn't see you sneak in. Let's do 2 more here. There we go. Exhale, pull the tummy in. Last one. Now we're gonna come back to our neutral, okay? So energy through the crown of the head. Don't let it droop down. I want you guys to just practice going into a hover. So you're gonna curl your toes under and you're just gently gonna lift your knees off the mat. I want you to hold it here just for a second. Start to fire up those quads and work into those core muscles. Now, I want you to drop your head down as you extend your legs. Reach your head through your shoulders to find a stretch. We're going back down into a hover, okay? So bend those knees, use your legs to come down towards the earth, and then use your abs as you drop your head down, straighten your legs. Let's take an inhale as we lower, and we'll take an exhale as we lift. Inhale, lower down. Drop that head to the lift. Your quad should be fired up by now. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Very nice. Take it down to your hands and knees, and then we're gonna find a child's pose. So drop those knees to the outer edges of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Sink your hips as far back onto your heels as you can, and just extend your arms straight out in front of you. Let your head fall down towards the earth. And just find here that nice cleansing breath that we talked about earlier. Inhale, good energy. Exhale, let it go. Awesome, you guys. Okay, I want you to roll over onto your right side. So you're gonna prop yourself up on your right forearm. So there's some space between my right side of the rib cage and the ground. I want you to set that left knee directly on top of the right knee. So we're setting ourselves up for some clamshells. Keep those ankles connected. I just want you to inhale as you lift that knee to the sky. And then create your own resistance. Exhale, pull the tummy in, bring the knee back down. Inhale to lift all the way up. Good, we're working into those hips. Exhale down. Nice, Maddie. Don't let that left hip roll open. Perfect. Here's 4. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Let's go for 5. 6. Good. Last 2 here. 7. And 8, lift that knee all the way up. Exhale, squeeze those knees together. Perfect. Okay, similar idea, clamshells here, but we point our knees to the ground and we lift our ankles. Keep those ankles connected. We're gonna draw that top knee to the sky, and then we're gonna squeeze everything back together. So we inhale to lift, and we exhale to lower. Good. Think about using this whole left side. Awesome, you guys. Here's 5. Stay with me. 6. Inhale, lift for 7. And 8, check it out. Draw that knee to the sky. Now extend that top leg out. So we inhale as we reach at a diagonal, and then we exhale to pull it back in. Let's just go for 4 here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. 2 more, so strong. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, bring it in. Last one. Reach that left leg out. Now I want you to extend that right leg. We're going into some scissors here, so I really want you to work to stabilize through that right side. Draw that right knee off the ground so it's just hovering. We're gonna scissor kick back and forth. We're really gonna fire through that left side of our obliques here. Yeah, let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to center, set it down. Maybe tap that hip if you need to relieve some tension. Beautiful. Roll over onto your backs. I want you guys to press down through your fingertips. Your knees are about shoulder width distance apart. Your entire foot is connected to the ground. We're gonna find a pelvic tilt here, okay? So this is pelvic floor and more. We better do a little bit of pelvic floor. On your inhale, I want you to create a little bit of space underneath your tailbone. So you're just creating a small pelvic tilt. So it's a sensation of reaching your pelvis down and away from your belly button, like you've got a blueberry under your tailbone. Create space for that blueberry. On your exhale, pull your abdominals in. Try and squish that blueberry with your tailbone, so find that connection to the mat. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale to find that pelvic tilt. Exhale, find that connection to the ground. Good. Inhale through the nose. This time on our exhale, I want you to pull your abdominals in. We're gonna start to peel our spine off the mat 1 vertebra at a time, so our tummy stays tight as we roll our hips towards the sky. I want you to take an inhale here, and then exhale as we roll down from our upper to mid to low back. Let that tailbone land and then move right back into your pelvic tilt. It's an inhale from the bottom of the mat. Exhale, pull the tummy in, start to peel that spine all the way to the top. Good, now we inhale from here and then we exhale, rolling all the way down. This is so good for your low back, stretches out your hips. It's good for your posture. Nice job, you guys. Here's 4, exhale to lift. Inhale here, exhale lower. We're going for 8 rounds. Here's 5. Beautiful, Lori, that looks great. 6, slow and controlled. We're really working into that pelvic floor. Nice, Sandra, last 2. And last one, let's lift all the way up. I want you to imagine that there's a band around your ankles and there's a ball between your knees. You're just gonna take your knees to the outer edges of the mat and then squeeze that ball. So keep the hips lifted. We're gonna open and close. Open and close, good. Open and close. We are halfway there. Good, squeeze your glutes. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center and then roll your spine down. Give that low back a massage. And then just go ahead and draw your knees into your chest. Find a release here. Maybe rock back and forth from left to right. And just take this moment to connect. We have a tendency to let our thoughts drift, and that's totally natural. But just allow yourself to come back to the space that you're in order to be present. Awesome, you guys. We're gonna take it into a bicycle. Draw your legs to a tabletop position and then bring your hands behind your head. I want you to curl your torso forward, lift your shoulder blades off the mat, start to gaze down towards your belly button. And then we're just gonna take it into a bicycle, okay? So we're gonna move our legs in a circle in one direction. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. one. Check it out. Our left leg is bent, our right leg is straight. We're gonna pulse that right leg up and down. Point those toes, find your pulse. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest stays lifted, draw that right leg in. Extend your left leg out. Point your toes and pulse. Here we go. Good. So strong. You just got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your head down, hug your knees into your chest. Maybe find a modified happy baby so you can grab onto either your shins or your ankles. Let your knees and your feet fall out. Don't mind my background noise, just rock back and forth from left to right. Relieve some of that tension. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, I want you to roll over onto your left side. So we're gonna do that same series here. Prop yourself up on your left elbow. Make sure that right knee is stacked directly on top of your left knee. Ankles stay connected for our clamshells. So we're gonna inhale as we reach that right knee to the sky. And then we're gonna exhale as we pull it back in. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Good. Maybe you'll notice one side feeling a little bit different than the other. And that's okay. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Come all the way down. Okay, drop those knees towards the ground, lift those ankles. We're gonna find that same movement here. So we inhale to lift that knee to the sky, and then we exhale as we pull our abs in. Find that connection. Inhale up, exhale down. Here's 3. Good. For 4, 5, 6. We're working into that hip joint. Here's 7. Last one. Here's 8. We're gonna lift that knee up, and then we're gonna extend that leg at a diagonal. So we inhale to extend, and then we exhale to bend. Just 4 here. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Last 2. And last one, reach it out. Reach your right leg out. Let your right leg hover right above the ground. Use your obliques as you move into your scissor kicks. Back and forth. So strong through that right side. We've just got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and set it down. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, I want you to sit up on your mat, and I just want you to extend your legs. So reach them straight out in front of you. You're gonna flex your toes back towards your shins. I want you to inhale as you lift your arms above your head. Grow tall through your spine, and then on your exhale, I want you to forward fold. So reach down for those toes, find that stretch in the back, and just breathe through it. Take an inhale here, and then maybe exhale as you reach just a little bit further. We're gonna rebuild. So we're gonna sit up tall. Now we're gonna take it into a single leg stretch. So draw your right leg to the outer edge of the mat. Bring your left leg in towards your right thigh. Similar idea. So inhaling as we lift those arms above the head. And then we exhale as we forward fold. Reach down for those right toes. Reach the toes back towards your shins. And feel that stretch in your low back. Super good for our internal organs. Good way to release some stress here. Awesome, you guys. Sit on up, let's switch to the other side. Reach that left leg out at a diagonal, draw that right leg in. It's an inhale as we lift those arms above the head. And then we take an exhale as we forward fold, reach out. Finding that release in our low back. And then we'll just come all the way back to center. Very nice, you guys. Okay, now we're gonna find a butterfly stretch. So draw the pads of the feet together. Think about the idea of bringing your knees out wide. So if you need to use your elbows to kind of press your knees down, you can. And then just start to take your hands, walk your hands forward. Again, we're finding a stretch that goes from the hip flexors and then wraps all the way around to our low back. So try to get your head as far down towards the ground as you can. And then maybe just take a breath here. Rebuild that spine by gently walking those fingertips back towards you. And let's find a mermaid stretch. So your feet can stay where they are. We're just gonna find that stretch through the upper body. Take your left arm, reach your left arm over your head and towards the right side of the room. Good, we'll come back to center. Let's do that same thing on the other side. Take that right arm, reach it all the way overhead towards the left side of the room. And just finding that really deep stretch here. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, we have one more stretch to do down on our mat. So I want you to come back to all fours. So take it to your hands and knees. Stack those shoulders again over your wrists, and we're just gonna thread the needle. So I want you to take your right arm. You're gonna reach your right arm underneath that left side of the body. So you're trying to get your shoulder down to the mat as you let your head fall. Take an exhale here, and then on your inhale, unwind your spine. Reach your arm up towards the sky. Think about opening up here, creating that really deep stretch. And then we exhale right back under, sweep it through, let it go. And then we inhale as we open and unwind. Let's just go for 2 more and then we'll switch sides. Good, you guys, I'm gonna come check on you. How we doing? Awesome. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Paul. Good. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Same thing here. You may notice a difference. Reach that arm underneath the opposite side of the body. Find an exhale at the bottom. There we go, Lori. Inhale, really reaching for that stretch. Take it to the edge of your comfort zone. There it is. Nice job, you guys. Last one here. Exhale, sweep it on through. Inhale, unwind, open up. Good, okay. We're gonna come to a standing position on our mat. So we're gonna kind of end the same way that we started. I want you guys to just release a little bit of tension in your shoulders. So you're just standing with your feet in parallel. Let's just start to roll those shoulders back and away from the ears. If you want to find complete circles, you can, whatever feels best on your body. And then I want you guys to take an inhale as you reach your arms above your head. And then on your exhale, you're gonna pull your tummy in. You're gonna round your spine as you reach your hands down towards the ground. Letting that head drop all the way through the shoulders. You're gonna take an inhale at the bottom of your mat. Fingertips are heavy. On your exhale, you're just going to rebuild your spine. One vertebra at a time. And then just roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Let's do that once more. Inhale as we lift our arms above our head. Slight bend in the knees. We exhale as we forward fold, reach it out. And then I just want you to find a little bend at the knee here. So we're just gonna start to bend. As we bend, we're gonna crouch down towards the ground. And then as we extend, we're gonna drop our head a little bit further so we feel that stretch in the back of the hamstrings. Let's just do that 3 more times. We're gonna bend and press down. And then we'll extend as we lift up. 2 more. Get those heels high for a deeper stretch. And drop the heels, extend the legs. Last one here. Start to drop the heels, extend the legs. And we're just gonna nod our head so our fingertips reach down towards the ground. Nod your head yes. And shake your head no. Deep breath in and a deep breath out to rebuild. 1 vertebra at a time as we roll all the way up. Very nice, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy your Cinco de Mayo, and I hope to see you guys real soon. I love you all, I miss you, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Bye, guys.